What does it mean to be an authentic leader? It might be different than what you think, so listen up. I've been a leader in many different ways, from being the CEO of my company, to owning businesses, to leading men and women in therapy groups. And I've had to learn the hard way about what works with leadership and what doesn't work with leadership. I'm going to show you what it takes to show up as an effective leader who's authentic and create the changes that you want to create. Authentic leadership is not about what you do. It's about how you show up. It's about who you are. I think we get that wrong a lot of times. We think if I read enough books, if I go into work early enough, if I crack the whip enough with my employees, then I'll be an authentic leader. That's not effective. This is what we get backwards all the time. We think that if we do certain things, then we're going to have certain things. So if I work harder, if I show up nicer with my employees, if I do all of these things, I'm going to have respect from my employees. I'm going to be an effective leader. And so we do things to try to create change. But in reality, what we need to start with is the be, not the do. It's not about what you do, it's about who you are. So if my be is confident, humble, kind, hardworking, the have over here, the outcomes are going to take care of themselves. And I'm going to automatically do. I'm going to automatically do the things that I need to do to be an effective leader. So the work that you might need to do to be an effective, authentic leader might be all about shifting the way you're resonating, shifting the way that you're showing up, shifting your be. So I want to talk about the specific qualities of an effective leader. And what we think is if I do certain things, like if I go to work early, then I'll have respect. If I work harder, then I'll have my employees' loyalty. The fact of the matter is working harder and working early and working more, all those things are good things. But if you do these things from a place of resentment or expectation or wanting somebody to see you do those things, your employees are going to feel that. They're going to feel who you actually are. So you need to focus first on the be before you get to the do. If you do those things because you're already a hardworking, humble, kind person, then the people who follow you are going to actually respect you. So the be creates the have. Focus on the inputs of the way that you're showing up, not on the outcomes. Before I show you what you need to be an authentic leader, remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Adam Grant said that authenticity is erasing the gap between what you firmly believe on the inside and what you express to the world on the outside. There's no gap there. It's congruent. You are who you are, and you're authentic in that. Now, when you're an authentic person, you're a trustworthy person. When you're a trustworthy, authentic person, you're a confident person. When you're confident and trustworthy, people are going to follow you, and you're going to be an effective leader. In the book Good to Great, he talks about companies that go from a place of doing okay to killing it. And he talks specifically about the CEOs of those companies and the attributes of those CEOs. And it's really fascinating. It's not just guys who are mean guys who crack the whip, who get people going. It's actually different type of people who are effective leaders in those companies. Guys who are humble, guys who are hardworking. They're kind, but they're also open to certain things. They're willing to innovate. They're willing to look at things differently and change things. Those types of people, when they show up authentic, are effective leaders. So think about the attributes of an effective leader. The ones that I think of are bold, confident, humble, hardworking, proactive, and I think most importantly, they're accountable. They're accountable to themselves first and foremost about what they're doing in their lives and what they're creating. And they're accountable to others as well. So an authentic leader is a leader that can show up real and show up honest. And they're a person that other people can connect to. I remember years ago when I was running therapy groups and I was co-facilitating with another therapist. And the other therapist would sit back and psychoanalyze and judge the clients and kind of act like she was better than them. Well, it's really interesting. It didn't really motivate the clients to change. Now, I've discovered in my work, I do this with boundaries, but I open up. I share parts of my life. I connect to my clients, and I let them know that I have struggles and I have successes. But they know me, so I have rapport and I have trust. My authenticity actually creates change with them. If you like this video, then go over to iTunes and check out my Therapy Brothers podcast. In that podcast, I talk to my brother about different topics that have to do with therapy, but we talk about authenticity all the time, so go check it out.